Well, good morning to you. Go to Genesis chapter number 25, and that's where we'll be reading towards the end of the chapter. We're going to see something pretty common in humans. The way we approach life, especially here where it's the land of plenty, lots of opportunities, lots of fast decisions that we make every day. We've been doing these devotions now for a year, and I hope they've been an encouragement to you. I keep getting asked the question, am I going to continue to do them? And as far as I know, as long as the Lord has me do them, I will continue to do them. But I'm not going to make a hasty decision about that anyway. And so in Genesis chapter number 25, we get to see a little bit of a sibling rivalry take a turn. Brothers and sisters, brothers and brothers make a lot of decisions. They beat each other up. They make life pretty chaotic at times. But only the craziest of them will do the things that we'll see here. We're going to see one brother who appears to be duped by the other. I think it wasn't quite as much of a one duping the other as both of them trying to dupe each other. Jacob is the younger, and he is always trying to get that prestigious firstborn position, but he's not firstborn, and so he doesn't have the birthright. Esau is the flippant one who seems to never know what's going on and is always caught off guard. In this particular case, I think that he may think that this is not going to matter. You can't sell your birthright, so how could he take it from me? But notice what happens here in verse number 29 of Genesis chapter number 25. It says, "And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field and was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright be or do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright." Okay, so in a moment of, I'm so hungry, I'm going to die, I think that you ask Julie, I make statements like that. I don't mean I'm going to die, but in this particular case, Esau must have meant I'm going to die. What good is a birthright? And so he says, sure, no problem, Jacob. I'll give you my birthright. I'll sell you my birthright. And I don't know if Esau really believed he could sell it. I don't know if Jacob really believed he could have it. But one or the other, it doesn't matter. In a flippant moment, Esau throws away the very thing that would bless him for years to come, and then on after his father passes. He would be the number one in the family holdings, and yet he sells this to his brother for just a pot of stew. And you know what's sad is we in the moment, in these hard moments, we might destroy a friendship or throw one away. In those unguarded moments, those flippant moments where we make a hasty decision, we might throw away the career God has for us for the one that we think we want. And one leads to our benefit, the other one leads to our destruction. And we do this in our homes in a heated moment of decision. We put our future in a position that is not what God would have for us. And so I want to encourage you today, be careful to line up all the facts. Talk to the Lord and allow the Lord to be in your decisions. Don't be hasty. We hurt people in our haste. And that's a two-way street. Sometimes we hurt people in our haste, and they turn around and in haste hurt us back. We've got to get rid of all of that nonsense, and we've got to trust that the Lord is good and He's in control. I was just reading in Job, and even Job said, I'm not going to make a hasty decision in this moment because I don't sense God's presence. He said, I'm gonna remain as a man of integrity before the Lord, so that when the Lord returns His presence to me, I'll be found faithful. And so I think that's what we need to remember, is that we need to stay true to our word, even if others do not. We can't respond in haste, or we will cause our own misery. We blame a lot of people for a lot of things, but most of the time it's our haste that is causing our misery. And so I want to encourage you today. This is an encouraging word. Remember, don't move so fast. Allow God to have a say in our life decisions. Go slower. You won't lose God's plans by going slower and making sure that He's with you. And so I hope that encourages you today. And I hope you have a blessed day. Hope you come out tonight for Bible study at 7 p.m. See you then.